好，各位大家好，我叫 Terry， 我哋係屬於加拿大腎臟基金會嘅分會，我哋係華人腎病互助會嘅。我叫 Terry， 隔離呢啲咧就係我哋啲會友。右手邊開始咧就係 Patrick、Cathy、阿 Ken 同 Monica。亦都好高興咧，我哋能夠請到我哋聖保祿醫院我哋嘅營養師 Tanya Leung 梁小姐嚟介紹一下我哋農曆年我哋可以食到嘅有益亦都有好味嘅餸菜。我哋而家咧就請我哋嘅 Tanya Leung 開始介紹啦。My name is Terry and we are Chinese Renal Association, one of the chapters of Kidney Foundation of Canada. I'm welcome for St. Paul Hospital, the dietitians Tanya Leung to introduce the Chinese tasteful and healthy food in Chinese New Year's. So this is Tanya. So Tanya, will you mind to introduce us about the Chinese food in Chinese New Year's?
Yes, thanks, Terry.
Pleasure.
So recent estimates have shown that there are over 2 million Canadians that have chronic kidney disease or are at risk of it, but many people are actually unaware of it. And there are a number of risk factors, some of which that you can control, such as quitting smoking or concentrating on nutrition, and some that you cannot. Some populations are actually at higher risk for developing type 2 diabetes, such as the Asian population. And having diabetes or having high blood pressure or having a family history of kidney disease can put you at higher risk for developing kidney problems. As part of the team at St. Paul's Hospital, our dietitians who specialize in kidney care can help you manage your blood sugars, your blood pressure in order to help protect your kidneys. Chinese New Year can be a challenging time to eat well just because there is so much salt, there's a lot of eating out, there's a potential for overeating, and so I just want to share a few quick tips with you just to help you overcome that. So my very first tip, flavoring food without salt. And so just by using a low sodium soy sauce instead of the regular soy sauce, you're cutting your sodium by 40% by making that simple swap. Another place that you want to look for hidden salt is things like oyster sauce or hoisin sauce, and lots of people don't realize that when you use chicken bouillon powder, that's a form of hidden salt. When you're eating dumplings or when you want to dip something, it might be better to use vinegar with ginger inside, and you have a lot of flavor without any of the salt. And I've also made this really nice and delicious low sodium soy sauce mixture where I've used some low sodium soy sauce, some white vinegar, some green onions, some sesame oil, and it's so delicious, and you can use it for your radish cake, or you can dip dumplings into them also. So there are a lot of natural ways that you can actually flavor your food without salt. For example, there's ginger, there's cilantro, there's lemon, there's garlic, green onion, lemongrass, star anise, and the list goes on with white pepper, 5 spice, your different types of vinegar, and the sesame oil, which you only need very little of it to add a lot of flavor. So my third tip is overeating. This is very easy given that for any typical Chinese dinner, you're going to have at least 9 dishes, and only eating 1 of each dish can make you overly full. So aim to eat about 70 to 80% full instead of 100%, and enjoy your food slowly. Concentrate on spending time with your friends and family instead of just focusing on food. And walk after meals to help with the digestion after a large meal. Exercise is the best free medicine to help lower your blood pressure and control your blood sugars. So what's better than that? And it's also good to enjoy some fruit with your meal too. For example, these mandarin oranges are very popular during Chinese New Year. And I want to just point out one important thing. For people who have chronic kidney disease, they need to avoid star fruit. So we don't want any of the star fruit. Studies have shown that star fruit can be harmful for people who have chronic kidney disease. So there are some traditional Chinese New Year dishes that we have every year. One of them is a radish cake, which represents good luck, and it has different ingredients in there like white radish, some green onions, some Chinese sausage, some mushrooms, some dried scallops. And so you can have it pan-fried or you can have it steamed, both delicious. The steamed version would be a better choice, and if you wanted to reduce the amount of sodium in it, you can reduce the amount of Chinese sausage in there. You can also dip it in some garlic chili sauce or some low sodium soy sauce just to help lower the sodium content. The next dish that we have here, we have some steamed chicken. And to reduce the amount of saturated fat in it, you can either remove the skin completely or just eat part of it. You can dip it into some really nice flavorful ginger scallion dip that we have there. It adds a lot of flavor without the salt. You can easily make that at home in your food processor. So we know this is Patrick's favorite, and we eat the fish because it symbolizes increasing prosperity. And we have the soy sauce here on the side. Why we've done that is so that we can control how much salt that we add to the fish. Something that you can do at home is mixing soy sauce, low sodium soy sauce, with some low sodium chicken broth, and also combining that with some scallions, some ginger, some cilantro to just add that extra flavor to this beautiful fish. So we've got the Buddha's Delight here, where it has a variety of different dishes. And for Chinese New Year, because the focus is on a lot of meat, a lot of protein, it's really important to include some vegetables within your dish to add some vitamins, some minerals, some antioxidants. And this particular dish, sometimes it has mushrooms and it has different vegetables. It has bamboo shoots, pea shoots. And what's great about it, it has different ingredients that symbolize different things. So for example, it has the sea moss in here. And this is really delicious. It absorbs a lot of flavor, and this symbolizes wealth. Sometimes it has rice noodles in there that represents longevity, lily buds in there that represents living in harmony. So a very meaningful dish. This here we also have some oyster mushrooms and some romaine lettuce put together. Another easy way that you can add some more vegetables into your Chinese New Year. One thing I want to point out is that many dishes can be made with things such as dried scallops or dried mussels and dried shrimp. These are very flavorful, but also a source of hidden salt, so you can use it sparingly, and you don't need a lot of it to bring that flavor through to your dish. After the large Chinese dinner, typically there are about 4 different desserts that come up. Sometimes mango pudding, almond cookies, you have red bean soup, and you have this really special dish here where you have these sweet rice dumplings in a ginger sweet soup. And inside the dumplings there can be different types of fillings inside. Sometimes it's sesame, black sesame, sometimes it is that red bean mixture, all delicious. After a large Chinese dinner, you likely don't need to have all 4 different desserts, but you can choose your favorite one, savor it, enjoy it, and aim for smaller portions. So there is no one diet that fits all for people who have chronic kidney disease. Some people might need to restrict their potassium or phosphorus, but it really depends on what your blood test results say. Talk to your family doctor or talk to your doctor to get referred to a dietitian, because a dietitian can help you design an individualized way of eating to help you manage your chronic kidney disease. I hope some of these tips have been helpful to enjoy your Chinese New Year while still taking care of your health.
Thank you for Tanya and to have this chance to introduce the very tasteful and also delicious dishes for us for the Chinese New Year's. And also thank you for Flamingo House Restaurant to give this chance for us. 喺呢度好多謝我哋嘅營養師 Tanya 介紹一啲咁好食而又咁健康嘅食品俾我哋。喺呢度好多謝佢，亦都趁呢個機會同大家講一聲身體健康，恭喜發財，多謝。